Hey guys, what's up? Maya here. In this video I'm going to show you how to make a gel factory so you can support the insanely expensive flamethrower. So basically the flamethrower is the end game weapon. It's definitely the most fun, but to run it you need to run it off gel, and just as a demonstration there you can see that it's using probably about 2 gel per second. So if you actually want to use this extensively as a main weapon, you are going to have to do a lot of farming. Or you could do this. Now, before I continue, I'm just going to let you guys know there is a download link for this in the description, because I know this isn't the prettiest thing in the world, but I'll give it to you anyway. You can play around with it, you can experiment, you can try new things with it, and yeah. So I'll just kind of walk you through how it works at the moment. So the initiation is this lever here. By activating it, it activates these 2 mob spawners here. These 2 mob spawners will spawn 1 slime each respectively when it first starts off. These slimes will then jump down through this gap onto where I have these conveniently located pressure plates. Once they hit the pressure plates, it activates an infinite loop. Because as soon as this pressure plate gets hit, it activates these 3 darts here, and it also activates the slime statue once again, so it will keep spawning and it will keep killing them indefinitely. In fact, the only way to turn it off is to actually cut the wires, or just to, log out and log back in. Okay, so now I'll actually show you the wire. So if you guys are wondering how to get all the wire stuff, where you can get it, what you have to do is you have to find the mechanic, which is down in the dungeon, and I do have a video on how you can find her, but just for this kind of stuff, just for demonstration, I just edit the items in just so I can play around and get the hang of it without having to go through all this hassle and farming. So this is how it works. Once you select a wrench or a wire cutter, you can see where all of your wires have been placed, and you have to have the wrench selected if you want to place wire. So as you can see, it's just like that, and with the wire cutter you can cut it similarly. Okay, so if you want to connect it to something, here's how. As you can see here, no power, but oh, that was not what I wanted. If we connect it so the red wire actually overlaps on the item, it only has to overlap once, it just has to touch one part of it, it will activate it. And you'll notice that is the exact same for all these pressure plates along here. I've gone through, I've linked them all up, and then they all link back up to the statues up at the top. So yeah, that's just a brief introduction to wiring. It can get a lot more complicated, but for the purpose of a farm, this is going to work well. Let's activate it and I'll show it off to you guys. Now it is important to remember as well, these slimes are going to jump towards you, so if you're standing over the left side like this, like slimes can get caught up there just because they're not going to go that way, but if you run this way you can kill them. Another alternative, in fact I'll do that right now, is you could do this. And if I can just find, there we go, just need some stone blocks for this one. What I'm going to do here to kind of counteract the slimes getting stuck is I'm just going to add in 1 single dart trap. And remember, the dart traps attack in the direction you're facing when you place them. So I'm facing to the right, so it's going to shoot to the right. Then all I need to do is take out my wrench, wire it up, and there you have it. It will shoot, but it looks like I might need 1 more in there just to make that a little bit more effective. There we go. So some slimes did get out, unfortunately, and because of that it did break the infinite loop. But no worries, we can just try it again. And there you have it. That is how you make a slime farm, and that will farm you gel. You can also do this for the different other statues, but unfortunately they do not drop gold, so you can't do this as some sort of get rich quick scheme. But you do get to use your flamethrower a hell of a lot more. And I mean, who doesn't want that? That's more of a reward than anything, I think. If you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, favorite, and subscribe. Really helps me out, and it's it's just a nice way to say thanks. And also be sure to check me out on Facebook and Twitter.